Today is another vintage tech review. VModa XS.
Welcome back to DHRME. Alright Rowan, I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of the brand. VModa?
I hadn't heard of them either. I came across them as my research went beyond the regular consumer headphones and into audiophile territory.
What were your considerations when trying to opt for the VModa XS?
Alright, there are basically three, and they're very simple: sound quality, usability, and fashion, or how they look.
To me, if the volume is loud enough and the lyrics are clear without any noise, I'm happy. But what about you?
Well, in the case of the VModa XS, it has a very neutral sounding profile. It has a good amount of detail, and the low end is not super exaggerated beats, and the overall sound signature is very balanced. And what it does is it brings across the sound to the listener as the producer intended it to be heard, and that is for me the definition of good sound quality.
Moving on to usability. So for me, if the headphones or earphones, they fit well and they sit well, I'm happy.
Yeah.
And some inline controls would be useful as well. But then again, what do you think?
Yeah, I think our usability use cases are very similar. I also wanted to use my headphones with my phone. I make a lot of calls while I'm commuting, so I wanted that as well. So it has an inline mic, which was good. It's also really compact and fits really well in my city bag.
City bag, huh? You mean man purse?
It's also near indestructible.
Really? So, can I break it? Can I?
You can try.
Great, that was a nice tug of war. Moving on, so we established that it's, built really strong, but things that are built like tanks aren't really the prettiest.
I agree, but these I think have a sense of rugged good looks about them. I like the angles and the lines. And it's also really compact, it folds up really well and it can really fit nicely into my
Man purse?
city bag.
So Rahul, any other features you want to talk about?
You also have custom shields that you can have on the side. So what you see here are the regular black shields, but you can also customize this with your own 3D printed design or pattern.
Cool.
I think so.
Any other features you want to talk about?
Buddy headphones.
The Buddy program. So Ramon, you spoke about sound quality, usability, and fashion. But over the past 2 years of using these pair of headphones, what didn't you like?
So you see the grills here. These grills actually let wind in. So when you're outdoors and listening to these outdoors, the wind interferes with your listening experience in a big way. So your low end is completely taken up by these grills, and I don't like that at all. So if you've gone through all the effort to make your sound just right, this is a disaster. Secondly, the volume controls, they're only available for iOS and iFans, not for Android users. So that's a bit of a bummer. All I can do is a play pause button or a call hang up. There's only one button to do both of those. Thirdly, so this cable you see, it's made of Kevlar, which is a good thing. It's really tough, it doesn't break. The downside is when these rub against your jeans, as they would if your phone was in your pocket, they begin to create a tear in those jeans. So, not very good. And the fourth downside is that the clamping force on these, I am not a major fan of tightly clamping headphones. I know some people are, Andrew, but I don't like that about this. These are the 4 points that are negatives for me.
And I hear it's bulletproof in case you're in that kind of neighborhood. Alright Jenna, final words. What's your conclusion?
The grills are a deal breaker for me because the sound of the wind, it really spoils the listening experience. And if I were to buy headphones today, I would just buy some other pair. There are plenty of others out there. Other than that, if you're at home, you're out indoors, you're in your car, or if you're in a prison, or if you're doing time in the army, or if you're doing a 9-to-5 job.
All right, thank you very much. So that was Rowan's take on the VModa XS. And if you want to know what he would consider, let us know by leaving a comment below and we might make a video about it. To be notified of new videos, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.
And if you like this video and it helped you, leave a thumbs up down below and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
You were going from average to wannabe audiophile?
Just you wait, I'll get a real audiophile with DHRME someday.